Hi, Christy Marie Sheldon. I'm Lauren, and I found your videos through YouTube and through watching Gabrielle Bernstein and her A Fest video from a couple years ago. Anyways, I felt my intuition tell me to reach out to you, and so I thought that I would share my story with you because in a lot of your videos you ask. And so here goes a whole lot of nothing. I'm on this journey where I started trusting my intuition about a year ago. And so when it tells me to do things like this, I just listen and do it to the best of my ability. So here goes. I have had an interesting journey with intuition. I believe that I've had it for a very, very long time. The more that I learn, the more that I realize everybody has it. But I have utilized it for many, many years. It started when I was in grade school and high school, and I would be taking tests and I wouldn't necessarily know the answer. And so I would say yes or no in my head, and I would feel which one was right. And I would say yes, 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 no, 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 no. And the better feeling one that I felt in my heart was the right answer. In the yes, I would pick that one, and I did really well in school. And when I was actually in eighth grade, I had a sexual assault episode, and that trauma was awful, but it was necessary in a very strange way. I ignored my intuition 3 times that night with logical comebacks, and it was something that was really hard. And for 16 years, I thought that I had forgiven myself, and I thought that was good enough until in May I realized that there's so many other moving parts to the story, that just because you're the victim doesn't mean that other people aren't altering their lives to protect you, and that as a victim you hold the power to help alleviate that pain that these other people are experiencing. And by forgiving them and forgiving the gentleman who assaulted me, I was able to kind of set that story free and hopefully allow it to not move forward. And so that was a really crazy, amazing situation that I've been very blessed to be a part of. I really think it speaks a lot towards post-traumatic growth, and I think I'm finally there. A couple of other episodes of how I've used intuition in the past are when I met my boyfriend, I had this voice in my head that told me to go talk to this guy in the bar, and I was like, I'm not going to talk to a random stranger in a bar. I was sitting with my friend's mom at the time. I'm like, I'm not ditching a mom to go talk to this boy. And so I bartered with my intuition. I said, okay, if you find somebody to sit next to me, I will go talk to this boy. And so I walked up and talked to him. I said, hi. That was it, because that was, my part of the bargain. And we've been together now for 5 years, and it's amazing. So I found that listening has been really, really great. I also feel like I'm a very strong manifester, but not always in the best ways. I am a physical therapist, and so I have 6 figures of student loan debt. And directly after paying off $20,000 of principal in 1 year, I actually was so concentrated on my debt that I re-manifested the exact amount that I paid off. And so through personal development, I found that really concentrating on the abundance compared to the lack is something that's so important. And so I was so blessed to have found you and found your videos. My hope is to kind of spread love in this world, and to really help other people with 6 figures of student loan debt just manifest, the reality that they want, to not feel like they're drowning, and to know that they can create the life that they want, and to spread more love and more joy in this world by helping people. My friend Caitlin and I are both physical therapists, and we actually felt this crazy calling to go to Nepal and help kiddos with disabilities who've never had PT before. And within 2 months, we actually manifested the funds necessary and we bought our plane tickets yesterday. So we're going this October, and I'm just so blessed and so excited to go spread love in a different part of the world, and just so excited for this journey. So I guess that my whole purpose for this message is just to share my story of intuition with you, to thank you for all of your videos and all of your help, and to say that I really love what you're doing as far as helping people attract abundance into their life, to have the funds in order to be able to afford and to spread more joy in the world, because that's what the world needs. And so if I had more than enough money, I would spend my day vomiting love all over everyone. So much so that they maybe wouldn't know what to do with it. And I make it a point every day to try to vomit love on people. It's just kind of my thing. So I would love to work with you one day. I hope that you listen to the whole thing. It's a little bit long. I'm kind of a talker. So anyways, hi. It's nice to meet you, and I look forward to hearing from you.